X Factor star's dad faces 10 years in jail over fraud conviction. Family ties: X Factor star Ella Henderson's dad faces up to 10 years in prison. Ella Henderson rose to fame in 2012 when she appeared alongside Rylan Clark, Neil and James Arthur on the 9th series of the ITV talent show. But now she's making headlines for a different reason, as her father Nick Henderson has been convicted of 1 count of conspiracy to defraud and 1 count of VAT fraud following 2 trials last year. Following a 3rd trial yesterday, the businessman was found not guilty of theft after he was accused of falsely acquiring £40,000 of finance. The 51-year-old was arrested in 2013 over his involvement in a get-rich-quick scam in Ireland, which is said to have fleeced £4.7 million from unsuspecting wealthy donors. Court drama: Nick has been released on bail and will be sentenced at a later date. It was revealed in court that Ella, 21, was the person who opened the door when police arrived to raid her dad's Lincolnshire home. Nick was not at the property during the raid as he was staying at his daughter's London address, where he was arrested on April 22, 2013. The businessman was granted bail yesterday and will return to court for sentencing at a later date. Ella Henderson: he now faces up to 10 years in prison, the maximum sentence for those found guilty of conspiring to defraud. There had previously been a reporting restriction in place, prohibiting the press from mentioning Ella's name in relation to the trial. However, this ban was lifted by the judge during yesterday's trial proceedings. Staying strong, Ella and her family are putting on a united front. At the time of Nick's arrest, Ella and her family put on a united front as a show of support. Talking to Mirror Celeb, the Ghost singer revealed, "We're a very strong family. It takes a lot for me to break down or make me cry. Someone would have to be terminally ill for that to happen. If I have a breakdown, it's probably because it's that time of the month." Related articles: Combat Barbie, U.S. Marine drives internet wild with boob-bearing peep shows. Bella Thorne strips completely naked as nipple piercings take center stage. Jodie Marsh drops jaws as she lifts up top in cleavage gramming expose.